What we notice here first is the an immense forest. It was written that here men would exploit this and that it would be at the heart of their economy and their life. It created a whole new type of job. And the ocean is at the heart of this process. To tell the story of the people who lived and sometimes died here. A journey that takes 45 minutes.
Well, it takes a lot of nerve and confidence, and if you're gonna sign up for it, you better be willing to eat it, sleep it, and drink it. Because if you don't, take it serious, it will take you. You have to be there 100% all the time, and you better have your game face on, because if you don't, the game's over. It's that simple.
This is a very foreign world. The zone is at the top of the hill, which is the worst possible place it could be.
See those trees up along that edge way up there? Now those won't be very, what I call, not user-friendly. What happens with those is they could be all rotten around the outside, and as you're starting to fall them and you're starting to let them go, they're very weak up top, right? And they could collapse. So.
It looks like a real battlefield.
We cut guys like this on a fairly regular basis, but I find them really challenging, and I like them because of that reason. They're challenging. They make me think. They keep me on my toes. Okay, so
every action has a consequence, and there is no place for fallback, unexpected happenings, or misjudging a situation.
Career's probably had situations where it probably wasn't good and thought maybe he got lucky, or maybe he just made that last little move at the last second and got out of the way of harm's way and managed to live. Yeah, I can think of a few times in my career that I should have been squashed like a bug, but I didn't.
Everything begins in these forests here. And we continue the journey of the tree, which has now become a troll, also called
some rough seas in this area all along here. And if it gets too rough, we don't want to be out in it, but if we're down here, there's nowhere we can really hide. We just have to go with it. We have to fight it across, or it can push us onto Fanny Island, which we don't want to do.
Everything looks good. Well, almost everything.
Okay.
The conditions are just right, and Eric doesn't waste any time. When you're a beach, you have to be ready to take off quickly.
An attitude comes with it. I hate to say it. That's what I've run into so far.
But Eric continues fighting, literally and metaphorically. And your journey is disturbed by the turbulent eddies, which move 6 times faster than you.
Yeah, usually. Calms the nerves a little bit, I guess.
The Johnston Strait begins to narrow. Huge masses of water are concentrated here due to the effects of the tides. With this cargo, Andy has to work with the currents to maneuver and avoid disaster.
Go into the bitter end there.
The current is pushing him. The raft is gathering speed. Andy begins his maneuver.
Okay.
It's being a bitchy tide.
The battle is on.
Can I show you clear in there? Really? Yeah, well, much more. I can't hear it off the port bow here.
This is the moment of truth.